Hello dear friends and net aspirants, welcome back to yet another lecture in the lecture series of cultural studies. In this video we are going to learn about the circuit of communication. Okay, so communication is also one of the major concepts that you have to understand in cultural studies. Based on communication and various concepts that we have in communication, we can study various cultural components. Okay, and communication is also very relevant in cultural studies. About that all we have seen in the earlier videos. You can check on the earlier videos, the playlist in the I button, and also the very previous video also in the I button. In the previous video, for a long period of time, we were learning about spaces, the various things related to space, various concepts related to space, and how they are related to cultural studies, and all we were looking at. Today, from here onwards, we will learn about communication, the circuit of communications, various concepts related to communications. This is going to be a very short video. In this video, we will just see what are the various concepts, what are the various components of the circuit of communication, what are the various components that we can find in the circuit of communication, using what components the communication is happening. Okay, so that's all what we are going to learn in this video. Various other concept that we have in this circuit of communication we will see in the upcoming video. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it and also follow me on Instagram. If you are looking for some online materials for cultural studies or any other topic relevant in English language and literature, paper 2 and UGC NET JRF English language and literature exam, then you can visit my website and have the entire study materials in an affordable price. Okay, visit my website, and if you are studying on your own, you can visit my website and see what you have to cover for your NTA UGC NET JRF English language and literature paper 2 exam. And let me know your impressions through this number or down below the video in the comment section too. You can make comments about the video, about the YouTube channel and the contents and the website as well. Okay, about the circuit of communication, the various components. The first one is representation. Second one is identity. We have done already about representation and identity. Ample videos about representation, identity and its various components are available in the lecture series, which is available in the I button. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that again in this video. Okay, production design. So production is the another third component in the circuit of communication, and production means design of production. Okay, under design of production, what we have, creating the artifact, then consulting or constructing the user. The third one is catching the consumer. So these three things comes under design. And what is design? Production. Design comes under production. Production means production of products. Okay, designing some products. So that is production. About these three things that we will learn in this video. About consumption, regulation we will learn in the next video. But still, as a component, we will discuss the next. After production, what comes next? Consumption. After producing something, someone need to consume it, right? So consumption. In consumption, we have domestication. We have to domestify. People need to domestify this production after consuming that. So under domestication, we have commodification, appropriation and conversion. We will learn that in the upcoming videos. Okay, not in this video itself. Then the last component in the circuit of communication is regulation. Okay, so what is design? See, about production design, under design we have creating the artifact, constructing the user and catching the consumer. About these three things we will learn today. Okay, I am not going to discuss that after pointing out anything that is there on the screen, but I will say, you listen. This is very simple, because around us we can see that you can imagine. Production means production of something, production of any other thing, any other consumer produce. That is production. For that you have to design a product. Under design, these three things are there: creating the artifact, constructing the user, catching the consumer. See, why we are learning this in cultural studies? because you can study about these things. Take any product, any relevant product, you can study how this product has designed, not the appearance of the design, not the appearance of the product, but how this artifact, as an artifact, how this is created, how the consumers of this product are created, how they are catching the consumer through advertisement and through various intermediaries. About intermediaries, we have done already a video in the previous earlier sessions. You can watch that. What is intermediaries, if you want to know how they are catching the consumer. Okay, about these three things you can make studies in cultural studies. So now, what is creating the artifact? See, an artifact won't emerge all of a sudden. It is not created out of thin air or through an accident. It is not created through an accident. Accidentally a product won't happen, right? It is created with a particular theory, okay, in mind. No, a particular kind of conditions will be there, a particular kind of elements, set of elements will be there, a particular kind of set of elements will react in a certain way to produce certain kind of result, and that will in a way result in creating a product. So it is a artifact need to be created. It won't create in a all of a sudden. It won't create out of nothing. Okay, there will be a particular theory underlined. In many cases, design is also based on earlier models. That means there will be failed or successful earlier models will be there for a product, for an artifact. It is created upon that. Maybe sometimes it is created, a new design is created upon that earlier models. Thus, we need to have knowledge of the history of that artifact in order to produce, in order to create a new artifact based on that. Okay, creating artifact means any other product. If you are producing a dress item, you have to know about, if it is a traditional dress item, then you have to know what is the relevant other designs prevalent in the earlier times, what kind of materials can be used, how this can be used, how we are going to assemble these materials, who are going to create this, what kind of designs will be there on that sari. So there will be lot of effort going on behind creating an effort. There is a theory, there will be a theory going on under the fact that how this artifact is created. So that's what you have to understand about that. Then comes constructing the user. So while you are designing the artifact itself, you have to keep in mind that who is going to use this product, which category in the society is going to use this product. Take the example of sanitary pads. Men are not going to use this. It is going to be used by women, not too small infants, but not too old people, but young people are going to use it. It should be user friendly, it should be thin, it should be using these kind of materials, should not be allergic. There are a lot of things, okay, that should be kept in the mind. Theories need to be kept in the mind while you are creating the sanitary pad. And who are using this, that is also important while constructing the artifact. And also just after creating this product, if you keep that in your hand, nobody is going to buy that. You have to construct the user. You have to make the user to understand this. After using this sanitary pad, your life is going to be bit more easier. You will be able to participate in many things. Okay, that way you have to construct the user. The user will be there, unaware and reluctant to use this product. But you have to make them understand, educate them that this is important. Or you will create some kind of desire, okay, among the users, among the targeted users, that you have to use this product. That's what constructing the user means. Okay, every design, whatever be the design, has a technological and a cultural aspect. Okay, so in India, say take the example of sanitary pads again. In India, many places Many women, they believe that using sanitary pad is useless, should not use sanitary pad, it will affect many health, or it will, it is wrong to do. Okay, so every other product, it will have a technical side, how you are constructing, how you are producing that product. That is the theory part, and there will be a cultural aspect as well. For every other product, every other design, it is there. And that need to be anticipated while you are producing the product itself. That cultural and technical aspect of a product need to be anticipated. And while you anticipate that, then only you can construct the user. According to that only, how far you have understood this cultural side of the product, according to that only the construction of user will happen. So that is the center. Construction of the user is the center of this process. Then you have to keep the target users that are going to use this product. And also, while you are design even the physical outer design, you have to consider who is going to use this and how they are going to use this, how this can be user friendly. Okay, you have to understand, or you have to keep in mind in what context this user is going to use this product, and what are the limitations of this product while the users are using it. Okay, so that's how you have to construct the user. Okay, there should be some benefit to the users after using it. If you use sanitary pads, what is it? You can freely move. You can be a bit more careless while you are walking. And if you are using clothes, or if suppose you are using clothes, it is discomfort, it is dirty, and it is prone to have many infections and all. But if you are using sanitary pads, it's one time use, you can throw it out, you can dispose it after using it. There is no need that you use it twice and all. So there are a lot of benefits, but it has lot of limitations as well. It is one need, multiple uses are not possible for a sanitary pad. That's a limitation. Then when you construct the user, when you design the artifact, you have to keep all these things. Next thing is catching the consumer. So you have created an artifact technologically, and you have kept the cultural aspect of the product inside your mind, and you have targeted users and user friendly items you have created, you have constructed the users. But how we are going to catch the consumer? Consumers that are there, but how they are going to supposed to buy this? How you are going to push the consumers to buy your product? There will be many other products just like your product. Then how you are going to catch the consumers to buy your product? We can use intermediaries, we can use various media, we can use various advertisements, we can use various things in order to catch the consumer. About intermediaries, about all those things we have discussed earlier, you can check that the video about intermediaries. It is available in the playlist, and the playlist is there in the I button. Okay, so I'm not going to intermediaries as basically the advertisement things that we are doing in order to promote a product. Okay, various aspects are there while you are promoting a product, according to the user, according to society, according to the cultural norms, and all these things will change. Okay, so all those things are in detail discussed in the video about intermediaries. Go and check that. Otherwise you won't find meaningful when I say intermediaries. Okay, cultural intermediaries. Okay, about production, the third component in the circuit of communication we have discussed. Production means design of products, under which we have three things: creating the artifact, constructing the user, then catching the consumer. About consumption and regulation we will learn in the upcoming videos. Okay, so that's all about this video. I hope this was clear to you. This is very simple, there is nothing to understand, but if you think yourself, you can understand after hearing the names under and the titles under the design itself. Okay, So meet you in the next video session. Go and visit my website and also follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like the video, press the like button and also let me know your queries and questions and doubts and impressions through this WhatsApp number, or you can comment that below in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye. Thank you.